Welcome back. Welcome back. I want to thank you guys once again here for sticking around with me. It's now 11 o'clock Eastern time right now. 11 o'clock Eastern time. My name is Joseph. Thanks for sticking around with me today in this live trade room. It's been another one of those days before a non-farm payroll Friday, hasn't it? Now, we began this morning on a Thursday morning. We discussed everything in our plan today. Now, let's review what was on the morning prep this morning, because I can talk about it in hindsight all I want, but let's go back to the blog. Let's grab the morning prep section right on the blog, and let's look at what was told to us at 7:30 a.m. this morning. There's a reason why we put so much work into this. There's a reason for this. So this morning we talked about jobless claims and the fact that we had jobless claims at 8:30 this morning. Okay, we also know that tomorrow non-farm payrolls. And we talked about being safe, not forcing trades. And the most important thing is that we spoke specifically about getting early morning trading opportunities, but keep an eye on market personality as we go into 11 o'clock. We had speculated this morning that because non-farm payrolls was tomorrow, that we would see a dramatic slowdown in price action shortly after we began. And we talked about that throughout the entire day. Now, we made $1,000 on crude oil in the first hour of trade today. And you'll see what we thought was going to happen ended up playing out exactly as planned. The first hour and a half or so, we made some great money, made almost $1,000, just about 100 ticks there, about 91 ticks on crude. Two very easy trades. In fact, there was actually a third one in there that I missed. But sure enough, after 10 o'clock, we saw this market go to sleep. And we saw it right in real time. We identified it. We diagnosed the market personality as being very sleepy, very sloppy, and inconsistent after 10 o'clock this morning. So we knew that self-fulfilling prophecy. Traders know tomorrow's major news. They know that other traders will be going home early today, and they did as well. Now, once we know that, we can plan right? We planned our trades. We'll trade our plan. So we get in early this morning, looking a little bit aggressively early in the morning because we got a good heads up right away that crude was bearish. Let's take a look at what the plan was on crude. Now, we don't do anything in hindsight in this trade room. Hindsight's worthless. What were we talking about on crude at 8 a.m. this morning? This is before we took our first trade. We talked about if price rises higher, right? Well, the problem is price never went higher. It went lower. So we default now what our plan was if price went lower. See, every morning we come in at 8 o'clock, we always ask ourselves, what if price goes higher? What will we do then? What if price was to go lower? What will we do in that scenario? So if price goes lower now, we need to get below 87.25. We're looking for a wave pattern short below 87.25 with a profit target at 86. Okay? So according to our plan, and I got to put a timestamp down here so you guys will see that this is posted at 8 o'clock in the morning. At 8 a.m. this morning, an hour before we took the first trade, the call was exactly below 25, down to that big round number of 86 even. Let's see what happened on crude. So that was the prep. That was us planning our trades this morning. Now let's see what happened. Remember, 87.25 down to 86. Well, as you can see here, the first trade short on crude oil, 87.05. There you go. There's the first trade right according to plan. Look what happened here. Here's my 5-range chart. Okay, 5 range is my entry time frame chart. There's my 87.25 right there. 87.25 is easy to spot. A great example of how we provided exact entry calls, exact targets. We get below the previous We get below the previous low of day. We get below the 87.25. We sell short for plus 40. This one, I grabbed a question to answer, and I missed this one. I know. That would have been an easy additional plus 40. I'm kicking myself for missing it. But, you know, a number of years ago, I had to make a decision as an educator. Do I want to answer questions first, or do I want to be a trader first? And I decided to answer questions first. I do have a commitment in this trader to put my traders first and my profit and loss second. So that's what happened on that one. And then we find ourselves now, this was actually an ABCD support that we found in the short term. And if you're asking yourself, Joe, did you call that 45 ahead of time? I did. I provided the exact entry location. I gave you guys 2 profit targets. That's where I got my 50 tick winner. So now you can see where we got our 90 ticks, where I got my 90 ticks. And then we keep going here, and price keeps going lower. I tried to sell short a couple times here, but just very, very sloppy. This is my last trade of the morning here, trying to buy at the 06. Oh, and look where we are. What's that level? Yeah, that's that big round number, 86. Didn't somebody say something about final target 86? I think they did. Is it me, or didn't we say 86 an hour before we started trading today? There's 86 even right there. So this morning at 8 o'clock, we planned our trades. Like always, our morning prep has the precision of a surgeon's knife, right? This thing, we are very precise on our morning prep. The challenge is can you keep your emotions under control, and can you follow the plan? That's the only challenge. The only challenge is, can you resist the temptations of all the other gizmos and gadgets and distractions that we love to incorporate? A lot of my guests come in with all kinds of different indicators all over the place. They're not following one plan. If you follow the plan, you're going to be just fine. So I took this 06 trade as the last trade of the morning. You'll see it referenced right here. Right? Took that last trade there at 06 and just, yeah, right? And we knew it. We knew that W pattern. It's just going sideways here. So I called it a morning. A little bit earlier than normal. Makes sense. We got non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So a fantastic job today. A fantastic job today. We went through our entire prep this morning. We planned our trades. We traded our plan. Guys, we're going to get a little bit more time to answer all your questions. Be very careful trading this afternoon. This afternoon is going to be challenging with non-farm payrolls and that self-fulfilling prophecy. We talked about ergonomic offices today. We talked about keeping our eyes healthy today. Talked about wave patterns today. Just a great opportunity to learn and earn with some professional traders this morning. Don't forget, guys, our membership is a lifetime membership. I am always here in the office. If you're not a member yet, give me a call here in the office. Let's talk about your trading. Shoot me a message on email. Jump on Skype. Come see me on Facebook. Whatever your method of communication. We'll talk about your trading. This is such an important time of the year right now. Be ready for the first of next year. It's going to take you 10 days of learning this method. As I always say, 10 days to learn, 10 days of practice, and then you're off making your 30 ticks per contract per day. A fantastic day today, just shy of $1,000. I'm going to pull myself off of this roller coaster here now before this gets too dirty and sideways and sloppy. And we'll catch you guys back here again for Friday. We got non-farm payrolls tomorrow morning at 8:30, so we'll be getting in early tomorrow and getting out early. Tomorrow's price action will be very similar to today's. Early morning opportunities, and then tomorrow's a Friday, so people will be getting out of their offices early, possibly to go out and buy some Christmas or Hanukkah gifts, right? We know the holiday season's right on the corner here. My name is Joseph. Thanks for being here. Let's keep those questions coming.